learning to forgive yourself from past mistakes, guilt, and failures. Everything happens for a reason, and that is the truth. Most of the time, we beat ourselves up wishing we could turn back time, but we fail to realize that those mistakes that we did are the reasons why now we're acting as good as we are at the moment. They are the reasons why you are acting as wise as you are at the moment. Take Joseph, for instance. His brothers betrayed him. They sold him. They almost even killed him. But at the end, he was grateful, even thanked them. Because when they took him to Egypt, when they sold him to Egypt, that was a way of God, the way in which God will bring the people of Israel to Egypt and make them to multiply so that they can go occupy the land of Canaan. But in the beginning, it didn't seem so. So it means we need negative things in order to have something positive. You need your enemies to motivate you. If everyone is happy with you, if everyone is complimenting you, if everyone is always telling you that you are good at something, you have no room for improvement. But if some people, they criticize you, they make you feel not good enough, the human nature, the way we are, we feel like proving them wrong. That's why we work harder. That's why some people sometimes they are scared to compliment somebody or to, give credit to somebody. They'll be like, I'm scared that you're going to grow a big head. We're scared that you're going to grow some wings and begin to be prideful and all. Just because they want you to keep it up. They want you to feel like you're still not good enough so that you can improve more and more. So we need those people to push us up. We need those people to help us to improve where we're at. We need those bad things. Sometimes when you look at the likes of Apostle Paul, for instance, he used to persecute Christians. But after God convicted him, he improved. He no longer was against Christians. He was doing the work of God in devotion. And do you know that Apostle Paul wrote more books than all other apostles who even stayed with Jesus? It shows that he was always devoted in whatever he did. Although he was doing those things in the wrong kingdom, the moment he was converted and transferred into the new kingdom of God, he showed the same amount of devotion in doing good work. So sometimes you might be a bad person. You might be more devoted in doing something bad, on hating others. But I tell you, that feature in the sight of God is needed, because once God changes you, once you improve, once you change from that bad lifestyle that you're having, you'll find that now you will use that bad behavior to do good. Now it will be converted. That devotion which you were using to do something bad, now you will have the devotion to do something good. If you used to care so much for people, like for bad people, your friends, while they are not even good influence, they are bad influencers in your life. You find that the moment you stay with good influencers in your life, you begin to do good to them as much as you used to do for those bad people. So you learn to improve from there. You see, for another example that you can have, remember when Jesus was talking about himself going to the cross, Peter tried to show some caring and tried to motivate Jesus into not going through the cross. And Jesus was like, "Get thee behind me, Satan, for what you're saying is not from God." Look at this. Peter, I'm sure in his heart, although he was speaking the words of Satan himself, he was trying to show some compassion towards Jesus. Something that any good friend will do, that you don't have to go through hardship and all those things. But Jesus knew that in order for something great to happen, he had to endure hardship. Hence, he rebuked Peter. So sometimes it doesn't have, it's not like good things always have to happen to you in order for you to go up. Bad things are the reason we are going up. That's why in the book of Psalms, 23, it speaks about the Lord prepare me a table in the presence of my enemies. If there were no enemies, how was God going to prepare you a table? Sometimes God bless us so that those who were laughing behind your back can be more shameful, to put them to more shame. So we need those things. Whether you have wronged somebody, if you had never wronged anybody, you were not going to know the importance of saying sorry. If a kid never got to play with fire, the kid was never going to know that fire is hurtful. Playing on fire can burn you. Sometimes some things in life we take them for granted. Sometimes some things in life we feel like we don't see the reason why we're refraining from playing around those things or touching some things. But until you touch something and realize how hurtful it can be, you learn from that mistake. You learn that sometimes if you take somebody in a relationship for granted, some people, once they leave, you'll never get them back. And hence, it helps you to value someone the next time in a relationship. It helps you also to improve. You are that good person that you are because you learned from the past that being a bad person got me arrested. But before then, if you never got caught for once, you're going to keep on doing crime. So we need those things. Until you wrong somebody and realize how painful, how difficult it can be also to apologize, you will never stop doing those bad things. If you always find people whom you wrong and they seem not to care, you'll keep hating more people until you've had one person who shows you that, you know what, I don't like what you're doing. That is when you learn to respect others. So whatever bad thing happening is for a greater good. Don't feel bad. Forgive yourself. Move on. And this is what I had for you in today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Most importantly, if it's your first time watching, make sure you smash that subscribe button on the bottom of this video. Comment on the section below. Feel free, as well as share this video with your loved ones. And as for me, Ishmael, and your priest, I will see you next time.